Loaded Question has returned to Destiny 2, and this time is in the form of a Nightfall weapon. This one is an absolutely fantastic fusion rifle, and it holds up very well against other fusions, plus it deals arc damage, so it goes great with arc builds. But today I'm going to take a closer look at the Loaded Question, check out the stats, the perks, the goals to chase for PVP and PVE, plus also have a look at how to get the Loaded Question in Destiny 2. Okay, let's dive right in with the most important information here, how to get the Loaded Question. So to get this one, you'll need to run Nightfall Strikes when the Loaded Question is the featured weapon of the week in Nightfall. So one weapon per week is the featured weapon in Nightfalls, and that rotates all throughout the season. At the time of publishing this guide, Loaded Question is the featured weapon, plus we got double Nightfall rewards this week, so now is the perfect time to go out there and farm Nightfall Strikes this week for your chance at getting your hands on the Loaded Question. Yeah, it's not a guaranteed drop at the end of a Nightfall Strike, there's a random chance of getting a drop, but the higher the difficulty of the Nightfall, the more likely you are to get the weapon, and if you run Grandmaster Nightfalls, then you'll have a chance of getting an Adept version of the weapon, which accepts Adept mods, and that is clearly the best version of the weapon out there. Well, next up, let's have a look at the Loaded Question in a little bit more detail. So it is a legendary energy fusion rifle with a high impact frame, meaning it's slow firing and high damage. And the weapon is more accurate when you're stationary and you're moving slowly and aiming down the sights. Looking at the stats, you've got 95 for impact, 52 for range, 25 for stability, 25 for handling, 19 for reload speed, 4 for airborne effectiveness. There's a charge time of 960 with 5 in the magazine. Well, we've got a choice of origin traits here, so we've got Stunning Recovery. The Stunning a Champion partially refills your magazine, triggers health regeneration, and improves recovery for a short duration. Plus, you've also got Vanguard's Vindication, where final blows of the weapon grant a small amount of health. Okay, next up, let's have a look at the God Roll guide for the Loaded Question. So for PvE, Arrowhead Break, Accelerated Coils, Overflow, and Controlled Burst would be good. Arrowhead Break greatly controls the recoil and increases the handling speed. Accelerated Coils, faster charge time, but decreases the impact damage. Then we got Overflow, so picking up special or heavy ammo loads the weapon even further beyond normal capacity. And then we got Controlled Burst, so landing every shot in a burst grants the weapon increased damage and reduces the charge time for a short duration. For PvP, on the other hand, we got Small Bore, Projection Fuse, Under Pressure, and Eye of the Storm. That would be very, very good indeed. For Small Bore, that increases range and increased stability. Projection Fuse, that increases range. Under Pressure, very good for PvP. Improves that stability and accuracy as the magazine gets lower. Finally, we've got Eye of the Storm, so the weapon becomes more accurate and boosts your handling as your health gets lower as well. Well, that is it for the Loaded Question, and let me know in the comments what you think about the Loaded Question, and let me know your favourite roles. And that is it for this guide for how to get the Loaded Question in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching or for listening. Well, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.